Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster.
Hi guys, so welcome to my channel. It is exactly 1 month from my surgery, so I'm 1 month post-op. So I wanted to answer some questions for you guys. Some people have left me questions on my videos, and also just some questions that I had before I went into the surgery. So hopefully these will be able to help you guys out a little if you are thinking about having any kind of surgery done. So let's get started. Okay, let me find the questions on my phone. Okay, the first question is, what does it feel like to be put to sleep? I've been put to sleep several times. I've had other surgeries, not cosmetic, but I had my gallbladder taken out, and it really doesn't feel like anything. You get an IV in your arm and then you're pretty much out. You don't remember anything. Being put to sleep was not a big deal at all to me. I know maybe it is to some people, but pretty much as soon as they put the IV in my arm, I was out and I can't remember anything else. So yeah, that's what it's like to be put to sleep. And it doesn't feel any different. It's just like taking a nap, I guess. The second question is, does it burn when they put this stuff in your arm? I guess they're talking about when they put the IV in your arm and the medication goes in, does it burn? When I had my rhinoplasty, it did not burn at all. I didn't feel it, but I did have my gallbladder out, and when I had that out, I could feel it burn just a little bit, but it wasn't anything like excruciating, and it only lasted about, okay, my friend is here. Hold. Back on to the questions. Where was I? Okay, could you have stayed awake if you tried? No. I don't know if it's different for other people, but I definitely could not have stayed awake. As soon as they put that IV in my hand, I was out, like within seconds. I don't remember going into the surgery room. I don't remember having a surgery. All I remember is waking up in the recovery room. So to answer that question, no, I definitely could not have stayed awake. Where did you have your surgery done? Well, I live in Kentucky, so yeah, I know, I live in Kentucky. There's not much around here. I had it done at a place called Renaissance Plastic Surgery in Paducah, and my doctor's name was Dr. Takash, and he did an amazing job, by the way. So if you live in Kentucky or anywhere near Kentucky, I definitely recommend that you would go to him because he's great. And the whole staff, the office there, everyone is super friendly. On a scale from 1 to 10, how painful? Okay, honestly, this surgery was not painful at all. It was uncomfortable, but not painful. Really, the worst thing about the surgery, as far as pain, was getting the IV in your hand, and that wasn't bad. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say, I guess a 2. Yeah, and there was one more thing. They did put stitches at the bottom of my nose, so getting those out was kind of painful, but there was only 3, so it only lasted like a few seconds when they pulled each one out. So again, that really wasn't that bad. Okay, next question is the worst part. Okay, the worst part without a doubt was definitely having the gauze up my nose. Not all surgeons use gauze. I think some of them use like the clear sutures that go up your nose. But for some reason, and I'm sorry I'm saying so much, I don't know why my surgeon chose to use gauze. I guess he's just maybe more old-fashioned. But having the gauze up my nose was extremely uncomfortable. And for me, it was so far up my nose, it really affected my swallowing, which I don't know why it did that, because he said most people it doesn't do that, but for me it did. But after he took the gauze out, I could swallow fine and I was completely fine. But it's just really uncomfortable having that gauze in there for 2 days. Like 2 days straight, can't have any gauze. Or you have to have the gauze in there, because I guess it kind of holds up the walls of your nose. So it's really important, apparently, because I tried to get it out early and he was like, no. Price. Okay, price, I guess that would definitely vary from state to state and which doctor you go to. My doctor, I paid $6,000. I could have paid $5,000, but with some other health problems I have, I chose to get it done in the hospital instead of at the clinic. If you get it done at the clinic, it's about $5,000, and if you get it done at the hospital, it's $6,000. So I chose to have it done at the hospital, so mine was $6,000. Again, probably different surgeons choose different prices. I know one that I looked at was like $10,000. So yeah, it really just depends on where you go. How long does the surgery take? I think it took about either 2 or 3 hours. I'm not really sure because I was out. But I believe they said it was about 2 or 3 hours that I was in there. When can you return back to work or school? Okay, I had my surgery on Friday and I returned to work on Wednesday, so I didn't even take a week off. But for most people that probably wouldn't work out. The reason I only had to take a couple days off is I have a really easy job. I literally like sit at a desk all day and I'm in my own office, so I don't really see a bunch of people. So I went to work all bruised up with my cast on and I didn't really see people and I just sat at the desk all day long. So for me, yeah, I went back Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I went back after 4 days. For most people, if you have like a physically demanding job or have to see a lot of people, I would say give it a good 1 to 2 weeks, really depending on what your job is. How long does the cast stay on? Okay, my doctor chose to leave the cast on my nose for 2 weeks. I'm not really sure why he chose that long, but I'm sure he has good reasons. Most people though, I read that they keep it on about a week. So mine stayed on about a week longer than what most people would. Okay, the next one is any scars. I do not have any scars. I did have stitches right here, and he said that there could be some scarring, but it's been a month and I don't have any scars at all. So the answer to that question is no. The only thing that is kind of different since I had the surgery is all my bruises are gone, but I still have like dark circles under my eyes, and I don't know if that has something to do with the surgery or what, but I never had like a problem with dark circles before. So I don't know, I'm just assuming it has something to do with the surgery, but it might have like literally nothing to do with it at all. So that is all of my questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment below or message me and I will be happy to answer those. So yeah, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.